They kick the running back in motion. This time it's a passing play. He's got a man left. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go, here we go.
First down from the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he will score, it's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Browns take the lead on that successful kick. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on... He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Completes this one to Baker. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Gets this to Kincaid. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Across midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, hold. Five wide. Where's that?
From the 37. He's got it at the 5. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2.
Alert!
Allen looking to throw this. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Viking 18!
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Let's go now. Set go.
Throwing now from the gun. Cut by the open man. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
70 Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Hawk 70, Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and 3 now.
19 Tiger.
Plowing up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make...
Oh, no, the ball is loose. And he gets his own fumble, so the comeback hopes are still alive, but that clock keeps running.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. 3rd downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass, you want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen connects with the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Allen setting up play action. They did it! He made the interception! Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick 6. That play, Brock. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Running back sent in motion. He's throwing for it! And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is taken in the end zone but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. Getting out to his left. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Again, Allen to the air. Completed here to Johnston. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Allen gonna throw again. Fits it through the middle. And he's gonna be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. On the move, headed right. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have taken the lead late. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Broccolini.
He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here he is to throw. Throw left side, complete. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in. just as that knee goes down.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale.